Welcome to Milwaukee's 51st Juneteenth Day Parade and Celebration on TMJ4. Join us as we honor the history, the stories, and the people behind the holiday. Presented by Northcott Neighborhood House and sponsored by Bader Philanthropies, Jammin' 98.3, and TMJ4. Now, here are your hosts, Steve Shamraz, Shannon Sims, Mac Weddle, and Frank Cumberbatch.
Good morning, Milwaukee, and welcome to the 51st Juneteenth celebration and parade.
Let's take a live look at the parade route as we are just minutes away from kicking off the 51st annual Juneteenth parade in Milwaukee on a beautiful morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve Shamraz.
And I am Shannon Sims, and we are joined by two very familiar faces when it comes to Juneteenth celebrations. Sitting right next to me is Mac Weddle, the former executive director of Northcott Neighborhood House, and you have been celebrating since 1971.
Yes.
And at the far end of our desk here, that's Frank Cumberbatch. He is the Vice President of Engagement with Bader Philanthropies. They are such a big part of this community and of this celebration. You will both be joining us throughout the morning, adding us your unique perspectives on this day. The past, a lot of past in this parade, and the present and the future.
And the future. That's
so
How does it
we are
feel
very
to be
lucky
out
to
here
have
with us
both of you
today?
here with us.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Well,
Wow.
we got a lot of people taking part in this parade this morning.
Yes, we do. We have people all over the parade route. We have almost 150 parade participants lined up, prepared to head down to take a look at our cameras. They're going to be walking. They're going to be driving. They're going to be dancing. They're all going to be starting from 10th and Atkinson, making their way down to Dr. Martin Luther King Drive.
We also have our reporters up and down the parade route. Ryan Jenkins, Andrea Williams, they are at the start of the parade.
Oh, and then we have Cassandra McShepard, Carol Meekins, and the Storm Chaser all through the route.
Charles Benson, Tony Atkins, they're going to hopefully snag some good interviews at the end of the parade route.
But we want to begin with what this is really all about. And I think, oh, look, I see her walking and talking with people already. Andrea Williams out in the streets getting the flavor of the Juneteenth celebration as we begin to start.
Yes, Shannon, Steve, this is wonderful. The sun is shining, and we are kicking off the 51st annual Juneteenth celebration here in Milwaukee. And what a proud moment for 51 years, because we have one of the longest running and one of the largest celebrations across the country. And you'll see they are kicking off this parade, which just started moments ago with the 29th Infantry, and they are really representing history. And that's what you have to first understand before you can enjoy Juneteenth, of course, is the history. They're representing the fact that there were black soldiers who fought in the Civil War, and all of this history came before Juneteenth. So this is what we are looking at. The horses are here. Everyone's on the side of the road. Like I said, it's an absolutely beautiful day to celebrate emancipation. So we're going to be here making sure you see everything, especially if you're there at home, making your way down here. We've got you covered all morning long. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right. Thanks, Andrea.
Now, as the city is celebrating, it's important to know what Juneteenth is all about and how this day began.
Right. And our reporter, Uba Ali, talked to a historian to give you perspective and understanding of the day.
For decades, Juneteenth celebrations filled the streets of Milwaukee, but beyond the food and music, Juneteenth symbolizes an important day in African American history.
We're celebrating Juneteenth Day, or June 19th, 1865, when the Civil War is over and when African Americans view themselves as being free people.
June 19, 1865, Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas, telling the final enslaved people they were free 2 years after President Lincoln issued it. Benson reminds people the Emancipation Proclamation freed enslaved people living in Confederate states, but it's not the official day slavery ended in the U.S.
Yes, we've been given Juneteenth Day as as our holidays, but the 13th Amendment is when we actually got our freedom.
Freedom, that's what's being celebrated, and Milwaukeeans have been coming out for decades on Juneteenth.
Thousands from Burleigh all the way down to North Avenue. There is literally thousands.
And crowds have only gotten larger and the route even longer. Tony Kearney is the executive director of Northcott Neighborhood House, which hosts the celebration. He says this year will be no different.
We're trying to keep it alive to make sure that there are another 51 years of Juneteenth celebrations.
Kearney says through the celebrations, there is an opportunity to learn.
We want people to understand that Juneteenth is our future and our past.
A sentiment shared by others in the community.
The importance of economic development, the importance of voting, all of those things were tied into Juneteenth Day.
A reminder of how far we've come and what still needs to be done. Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
And this is an especially special Juneteenth. It's always a special day, but this year it's Sunday morning, Father's Day, and we've got Father of the Year there at the end of our table. Frank, how did you earn that honor?
I have no idea how I earned it, but I can tell you who I give the credit to.
Okay.
I have 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, Rachel, Sadie, and Nathan, and my wonderful wife, Andrea, and I give all the credit to the 4 of them.
So did you give the award to them as well?
I did. You know, interesting that you bring that up. My eldest, Rachel, said, Dad, what's that award about? Don't we give that to you every year? Oh. I thought that was pretty funny.
But, you know, it's always nice to be publicly recognized. So congratulations for the honor.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And you're not a bad dad either, Mac.
Not
or
at
a
all.
granddaddy.
Not at all. I have 4 sons, 7 grandchildren. I'm very blessed.
And so you are not retired. You're just running around after all them all day long.
My grandsons, they play baseball, traveling baseball team. They're all over the state. They're out of the state, and I'm right there with them.
All right.
All right. Well, he's not a father yet, but he's definitely out there with the kids. He's out there with the people. Ryan Jenkins joining us now along the route.
Yeah, you know, it is loud out here already. I hear so much music, so much excitement, laughter. I'm seeing lots of hugging. I mean, just look at all of these people out here already this morning. I want to take you into the excitement right now. We're going to come right this way and speak with somebody who's actually walking in the parade. Her name is Candy Bishop, and I'm going to Candy. Candy, it's a big morning out here. I want to come chat with you for a moment. Tell us who you're walking with and what this day means to you and to everyone here.
I'm walking with Vertical Essence Dance Company, and this day means celebration.
Celebration. I mean, obviously, we already hear the music. I see you running around, hugging everybody. Everyone's in a good mood. Why is this so significant here in Milwaukee this year?
I think it's important to bring to the community excitement, entertainment, and most of all, children doing something positive.
And you see these kids obviously ready to go. They're all ready to perform for thousands of people here in Milwaukee today. Why is it so important that they're involved in this as well?
Because there aren't a lot of things for youth to do in the city of Milwaukee, so the dance community have come together to put a lot of routines together for this. So it's important for them to show off their talents.
Candy Bishop ready to lead this dance crew through the streets of Milwaukee so that they can show up their talents. And as you take a look down Atkinson Avenue here, you can see just how many people are excited to do the same. A huge day of celebration here in Milwaukee. And of course, there is just an overwhelming emotion in the air. I mentioned how many people are just hugging and laughing and reconnecting with their neighbors. This is just the start of what's to become a great day here in Milwaukee. Steve and Shannon, I'm going to send it back to you for now.
Well, I can tell you the drums that I can hear in the background are getting me excited. I can't wait till they make their way to where we are.
And you feel the excitement building. You can actually see it as people are starting to get their chairs set up and take their positions along the parade route. The 4 of us, we're sitting at 5 corners. We're kind of like halfway in the middle of the parade route. This is the place where people will stop and perform for the judges, so we'll get a really good look at all the acts as they come by us right here.
It's going to be great fun. It's a great intersection also. It's very representative of the central city. There's probably the only 5 corners, wouldn't you say, Mac, that we have
right.
in the neighborhoods.
Right.
So we will see it all. You two will be with us all morning long. We'll be right back.
You're watching Milwaukee's Juneteenth Day Parade and Celebration on TMJ4. You're watching Milwaukee's Juneteenth Day Parade and Celebration on TMJ4.
Welcome back, everybody, as we continue our live coverage of the 51st Annual Juneteenth Parade in the city of Milwaukee. We have a gorgeous Sunday morning this year. My goodness, we must have paid somebody off to get weather like this. This is perfect.
And not to mention, we also have a crowd forming in front of us, slowly behind us, as we get ready to see some of those first participants make their way down Martin Luther King Drive. We want to send it out to Tony Atkins, who's a little bit further down the parade route. And Tony, let us know what's going on where you're at.
Well, I know every reporter loves the corner that they are standing and reporting on. I have a very special corner here with some very special people. Right behind me, things look a little scarce, but don't let that fool you. It's a ton of people over here just out with their chairs having a good time. Hey, Bert, how we looking? So, yeah, he's over there barbecuing. But, you know, this is also a very generational thing, and a lot of people are here having a good time. I'm here with Angela. Angela's
right here.
How do you feel about being out here today?
Oh, it's lovely. It's sunny. It's Father's Day. It's Juneteenth Day. My great-grandbaby out here. My son out here. Man, we finna enjoy ourselves today. Well, everybody, come down. Milwaukee, Juneteenth, come on down and have fun with us.
What does Juneteenth mean to you? I mean, you're here with several generations.
Juneteenth is a blessing. We get our opening, streets, blessings. All kids come out, family come out, enjoy ourselves. Food every year. Come out and enjoy yourself. It is Juneteenth. Opening? Look, my great-grandbaby trying to take the mic, trying to take over the singers and everything.
Yeah, she's getting ready to take my job here, so maybe I gotta pick it up here today. But yeah, a lot of folks out here having a good time. The parade obviously has to make its way through, but these people out here already riled up, so we're gonna continue to come back and check on our friends here at MLK in Concordia. I'll send it back to you.
All right, tell me your friend's name again. I just think we need to make sure we get her on the new TMJ4 team because she set it all for us.
I appreciate her enthusiasm.
Yes, totally. Bring that energy this way. Again, if you are at home, you can continue to watch us, but if you want to come on out and say hi to us. We are here celebrating the 51st Juneteenth parade.
All right, we're going to step away for another quick break. Our live coverage of the 51st Annual Juneteenth Parade will continue next on TMJ4.
Laura wants me to let you know
You're watching Milwaukee's Juneteenth Day Parade and Celebration on TMJ4.
From you straight to Andrea, there's no gym.
Welcome back to Milwaukee's Juneteenth Parade. Steve, the excitement is here. We are seeing some of the first people to come into the parade.
Yes, we are. And from our position here, we see one of the first groups coming through. This
is Company F, 29th Infantry U.S. Colored Troops. Again, these were members, Wisconsin African Americans who fought in the Civil War. They actually had to recruit from several different states, Montana, Indiana, as well as Illinois, to form this troop. But these are African Americans who decided to fight in the war, and because they fought in the war, they were allowed freedom.
And then the credit was given to Wisconsin, even though they came from other places.
Yes.
But it's so great to know that we had representation in the Civil War, and it's also great to see history reenacted so the children could learn by just looking.
You have to know where you were to know where you're going.
And
that is correct.
I mean, I've only been a part of this now for 2 years, since we did not have one during the pandemic in 2020. Is it traditional?
Yes, it is.
That this is the color guard that leads off the parade every year?
Yes, it is. It's very traditional.
It's totally fitting that we start off this way.
And again, you are looking at the Infantry Company F-29 U.S. Colored Troops. These men and women are volunteering all the time. I see you, and making sure, again, our history lives on. We want to send it out to Andrea Williams, who's also along the parade route.
She is where everything is stepping off. We're a little bit further down the parade route here. Andrea, give us a preview of what's coming our way.
Well, we've got a lot of elected officials. I see Marcelia Nicholson. She's going to be coming through to see you guys, Milwaukee County Board Chairwoman. And, of course, we are not only celebrating Juneteenth, we are celebrating Father's Day. So I've come in contact with these fellas who have been coming out here for 50 years or so. And you've told me that, come on over, that you've been celebrating Juneteenth for 50 years now out here.
Yes, over 45 for sure.
Yeah, and you are a father. You're out here with your friends, and you obviously are seeing a lot of people you know, so it's kind of like a little family reunion, you would say?
Right. And exactly for it to be Father's Day and Juneteenth at the same time, it's like a double celebration for us. Yes.
Yeah, so talk about what it means for you being out here on this Father's Day, just reflecting what it's all about, because that is the theme, talking about dad, being a protector, a hero, all of those things. Talk about how you feel as a father, just reflecting on history and your life.
Right. Just looking back, like I see the little guy right there running across the street. My son, my oldest son, well, I have a son and a daughter. He's 33 now. Just to see the little ones out here now, and like I said, I've been coming here for like 45 years, over 45, and just to reflect and to see how fast time has went by, and to see as a father, and just to see the little kids, and to remember bringing my son down, and he has a 4-year-old, so I'm a grandfather also of one, and just to see, that just reminds me so much of my son and my daughter, which is 26. My daughter's 26 and my son is 33, so just a reflection, just makes us get old, but at the same time, it's just a good reflection just to see the little ones come now and just see them sprout up and just in the neighborhood here, and a lot of the kids. Yeah.
Absolutely, and speaking of the little ones, that's really what it's about. They are the future. As the song says, teach them well, let them lead the way, and that's what this celebration is all about. We're going to send it back to you. I see the Milwaukee Bucks right over there. Bango is out here rolling down the parade, so you guys be on the lookout. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming your way. Back to you, Shannon and Steve.
We've got some smooth rides where we are.
We do. We got Bruce City rolling through in some fine-looking Corvettes as we are here at Five Corners, right in the middle of the Juneteenth parade. Andre is at the beginning. We've got a whole nother crew at the end of the parade route. Our complete coverage of the 51st Juneteenth parade will continue after a quick break.
All right, you're taking a live look at the 51st Juneteenth parade. And again, we are out here with some styling cars from Brew City Club.
Brew City is giving very stylish rides to some very important people. They are driving this morning all the winners of the Juneteenth pageants, Mr. and Mrs. Juneteenth and Little Mr. and Mrs. Juneteenth. Frank, Mac, tell us, these are new things, these pageants and crowning a king and a queen of Juneteenth in Milwaukee. Why is it important to do that?
Well, it's not really that new. It's been going on for quite a while.
Yeah.
But again, it is.
Mr. Juneteenth is the new thing.
Mr. Juneteenth is new, which is good, right? We need our little, a little equity there, as they say.
Yes.
Right?
It's all about inclusion.
Yes, ma'am. But it's wonderful to have the kids, again, be part of what this is all about. So many times the adults do great things but forget the children, right?
And without the children, you can't continue the legacy.
It won't live on. So it's so great to have the children be a part of it.
See, the pageant has been going on for 30 years.
Yeah.
The Mr. Juneteenth pageant for about 4, and the Little Miss Juneteenth about 4 years. Okay. Our first Miss Juneteenth was Rhonda Stingley, who's a Milwaukee Public School teacher.
Oh, wow.
And the second Miss Juneteenth was Malele Cox, who's our who's our alderperson in this district. And her daughter was the first Malele Cox's daughter was the first Little Miss Juneteenth.
Doesn't fall too far from the tree.
No, not at all.
But it's not just about the recognition, it's also about scholarship.
Absolutely. And pageant started some 30 years ago. Northcott was working with WMCS 1290 radio station, and Don Rosette was the general manager. Mm-hmm. And Don was telling us about a pageant that they were doing in Houston, Texas. And so as we were trying to put the festival together.
We can't have Houston out doing us in Milwaukee.
Right. So we incorporated those ideas. The station helped us put it together. And here we are 30 years later, bigger and better. I think it's up like the $25,000 in scholarship monies for the contestants, Frank, about?
Yeah, you know what I love about this scholarship is that it says subtly, you will go to college.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Because
and we'll help you get there.
And we will help you. So we love that.
Let's check in with one of our crews in the parade route. Carol Meekins, Cassandra McShepherds, they're walking along Storm Chaser. What do you guys see this morning?
Well, we have just begun moving, and I can't tell you, people are shouting and screaming. The floats are going, and it is really a lot of energy out here.
Yes.
Now, we are with the Storm Chaser. We have candy to give out.
Yes.
We're very excited about that, and Cassandra and I have been enjoying this weather because last year we had to bring our umbrellas.
We should, and you know what? Talk about people coming together for a good cause. Take a look behind us. Who are these people?
Channel 4 people.
I love the fact that, again, not just TMJ4, but everybody is coming together to make sure that this is another successful event.
Yeah.
51 years and going strong.
Yeah, and this is really what it's all about, bringing people of all races, creeds, colors, religions together to celebrate an important part of American history. The music is really jamming. I don't know if you can check out this float, but Kyle, can you take this float over here with the balloons? It's just beautiful. They're dancing and strutting, and we're seeing pink and green and yellow, and it is just the USA Stampede dance team. That's what. And I won't try to dance, but I feel good. I get the rhythm. Because it's fun.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be
How
rocking.
do you get down?
Let's toss it back to you guys. We're a little busy.
If all you needed was a little music, Carol, to get moving, I would have played it earlier. Great to see the energy. You know what else is great, Steve? To see our entire station participate in this. Not just the men and women who are working behind the scenes, us in front of the camera, but to see our colleagues also walking in this parade, showing their support for what this day means.
It is great to see us invited to be a part of this community and celebrate this day with Frank and Mac and everybody else who puts this wonderful event together every year. Our live coverage on TMJ4 of the 51st Juneteenth Parade will continue. We're going to step away for a minute. We'll be right back.
The governor just walked by.
Good morning. Welcome back. Live coverage of the 51st Juneteenth Parade continues on TMJ4. I'm Steve Shamraz, Shannon Sims, Mac Weddle, Frank Cumberbatch. We all have the best seats in the house as we get to see some really fine-looking rides come past us here.
Fine-looking rides and a number of state, city,
Yep.
and county officials walking in the parade.
We had Governor Tony Evers come by, Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes, the Mayor, Cavalier Johnson, leading the parade this year.
We also have the president of the Brown Deer,
Wanda Montgomery.
From there, right there with you.
But further back in the parade, going to make his way toward us, is a man who's not elected to anything, but he is still revered by many people across the state of Wisconsin. And Andre Williams is going to introduce us to this fine man.
Malele.
Yes, everybody, it is free time. This is my guy. I haven't seen you in so long, and it's just awesome to see you out here celebrating Juneteenth. And this is not your first go-round with Juneteenth. Talk about why it's important for you to be here representing and really just showing everybody that you've got love for Milwaukee.
I got a lot of love for Milwaukee, particularly the state of Wisconsin. I mean, this place is where I grew up at, and I can just remember doing charity and fundraising events here in the city of Milwaukee and the different people that we met. And, you know, last year when I came out for the 50th anniversary celebrating Juneteenth, you know, I just reconnected with so many different people that I had relationships with previously. And, you know, I just wanted to come back out again this year and just show my support, show my love, because, you know, Milwaukee helped make me who I am. Without fans, as players, we're nothing. So it's good to be back in the city of Milwaukee and just spreading love. You see the Milwaukee Bucks out here, different entities. So it's a big event, it's a big deal. And like you said, it's free time.
Antonio Freeman, of course, Super Bowl champ with the Green Bay Packers. And Antonio, it's almost like you're jumping in the stands out here. They are going crazy when they see you. But here's what I'm most interested in hearing. I know you're from Baltimore. Do you remember celebrating Juneteenth growing up? Or is this something like for so many people, they're really just now starting to understand the significance of this holiday?
You know, to be honest, last year was my first time, and I played football in Green Bay. And it's been going on here in Milwaukee for decades. And I never got wind of it in my 10 years as a Green Bay Packer. And in Baltimore, we never celebrated Juneteenth. So last year, the 50th year anniversary for Northcott here in the city of Milwaukee, that was my first time. And I had such a good time, and I met so many good people that, you know, I wanted to come back and do it again this year and just show my appreciation for all the years of support, you know, from the people in Milwaukee. Everybody knows I'm an avid Bucks fan since the Sam Cassell, Ray Allen days, and just always good. This reminds me of Baltimore. Coming back to Milwaukee gives me such a feel like being in Baltimore, so it's always good to come back.
And of course, that's how I know you from my days of dancing for the Bucks. So it's so good to see you back in the city. Go on out there and shake hands, kiss babies, and so great to see you. We're going to take it back to you guys. Shannon, Steve, it's happening out here. It is all the way live.
That looked like a strong hug Andrea just got from Antonio Freeman's arms right there.
I ain't saying nothing. I can tell you, though, here, it is amazing. All of these fine cars. I think I want a Corvette, Steve.
I didn't know there were this many Corvettes in the city of Milwaukee. My goodness, they just don't stop coming.
If I could say something about Antonio Freeman, you know, Antonio Freeman, the guy is way more than a football player.
Yeah.
You know, that guy really loves his people. And he works so hard to really offer some mentoring and some advice to young people. I just have to say how proud I am of number 86. He's just such a wonderful young man.
And it's always good to see him come back this way and say hi and hello. You know what? We've seen a number of dignitaries in this parade, but Tony Atkins has Governor Tony Evers with him. Tony to Tony.
Governor Evers just walked by, just a busy parade, shaking hands and kissing babies. Right there, you can see the governor making his way through. He did say at the end he would give us a little bit of time. Charles will be there to chat with them. But I want to show you the crowds right now. Again, those Corvettes still making their way through. And I'm here at Concordia MLK, and you can just see how large and excited this crowd is to have all these people. The mayor came through, and you saw and mentioned a few other participants here in this parade. We're going to keep an eye out for people as they make their way through. I just kind of want to show you just how excited people are here on Concordia and MLK about this parade going on right now. I'll send it back to you guys for now.
All right, Tony. Governor Tony Evers will give us some time. I know at the end of the line is Charles Benson, and Charles will not let the governor get away without saying
There'll definitely be a
words.
Q&A.
Ryan Jenkins back at the kickoff site of the parade back at 10th and Atkinson, where people are setting up to enjoy it. Let's check in with Ryan.
Yeah, hey, so I made my way to 15th and Atkinson, and while the governor might be cool kids here, they're excited about the fire truck, of course, because why not? You know, I'm trying to dodge candy out here, try not to get ran over every time candy gets home, but I want to come over here and I want to talk with Debbie, because Debbie, you're out here with your grandson today. What does it mean to be here with your grandson?
It means history, it means loyalty, it means all coming together as one. You know, we missed this, the last 2 years, and it's back. And I enjoy to come out here. I had to bring my rollator with me, but guess what? I made it happen. And I wanted my grandson to see what unity could be about, what history can be about. And it's all about love, sharing and caring.
Generations of people really soaking in that unity and really understanding what this freedom is all about.
All of that.
What do you hope your grandson remembers from today?
He will remember, like, the fire truck. He will remember the candy. You know, they all throwing the candy, and he looking, his eyes are so big, and I'm like, go get it, go get it, go get it. But he liked fire trucks and them horses, the sheriff police horses. He liked those.
And beyond all of that excitement, you say this is about unity. This is about community coming together and celebrating right here in Milwaukee.
It's a celebration, and every day can be a celebration. And it happens to be today of Juneteenth of this celebration.
Well, Debbie, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with. You know, that is the sentiment out here. Community, unity, celebration, and fire trucks and candy, Steve and Shannon.
Thank you. You got to chase the candy at a parade. You're not having fun at a parade if you're not running after the candy.
Chase the candy, and okay, this is where the excitement, this is what we've been waiting for, the energy coming down with the Bucks representing along with black leaders and advocates. I mean, Mac, there's not one person who doesn't know you out here.
Well, I've been around quite a while, and it's just wonderful, though, you know, to just see our city just beaming like this.
If you don't know Mac, you're not from here.
I love it. If you don't know Mac, you're not from here. And Mac, it's got to also feel so good to see how this has grown from the inception.
Yes, it has. It has really grown, how people have really taken to it. Before, they thought it was just fun. Now the majority of the people know what it truly means, Juneteenth Day.
As we have the Milwaukee Bucks coming by our position right now. And there, of course, is Bango in the crowd. You can't have a parade without Bango.
I need my up close. I'm ready.
Let's go to our power forward. That would be Charles Benson. He is at the end of the parade route, picking up interviews as the people are stopping at the end of the route. Charles, what do you have for us?
Steve, we always save the best for last. We are at the end of the route on Martin Luther King Drive and Locust, and I think I found the best dress family at the parade. I'm here with Antonio. Gideon, you got to show the styling. I mean, look at that with all the shoes and the dress. Dad, how'd you pull this off?
Well, you know, just another day. I just wanted to bring the kids down and let them know the history behind this day and come out, support, and have a great time. You know,
it's going to be a great day.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great day. So who do you got here?
This is my daughter. This is Kari.
Hi.
Hi.
And
this is Jerry. This is my son.
How you doing?
Good.
What do you have to say to Dad today on Dad's Day? Happy Father's Day, right?
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. So just enjoying the day with the family.
Yeah, just another day, just enjoying the day with the family. So.
And the importance of Juneteenth and letting them know about the history.
Right, exactly. You know.
Well, enjoy the day. Thanks for stopping and spending a few minutes with them.
Thank you.
All right, take care. So they're certainly styling here. A lot of people styling as they get ready for the parade. I can hear it down the road. We'll be back. I'll send it back to you, Steve and Shannon.
Hey, Charles, one thing you will learn today is that there will be a lot of people out here doing it for the culture. So you got to coordinate with Dad. And take a look at more culture happening right here in front of us. This African dance troupe.
The Nefertari African Dance Company is performing in front of us right now. There are judges judging all the acts this year with fabulous prizes to be awarded to the ones rated the best.
Thousands of dollars in prizes, so you better perform.
Matt is mesmerized by this.
Yes. The, Nefertari dance came out of North Division High School. One of the teachers, Mrs. Sarah Grant, may she rest in peace, started it all. And it's been going on for 50 plus years.
Well, I can tell that they are really looking to impress the judges. And talk about generations. You see the little ones out there?
Yes, isn't it beautiful?
And you can't have dance without a little drum.
Nope, gotta have the drums. And Frank, these drummers are leading a group from Bader Philanthropies. Now, this is where I give you a moment to talk about Bader Philanthropies and what they do in this community.
Thank you very much. In the front is Dan Bader, the only CEO of Bader Philanthropies. This is our 30th anniversary. You know, from day one, we've been a part of this community. We're embedded here now for 4 years.
Just right down the block.
Just down the block. And this is why we're here. We're here for this very purpose on this very day to see our CEO and the gang waving, and it's just wonderful to see representation of philanthropy in celebrating the African American community.
You know, it's one thing for Frank to talk about it because he works there, but he's told nothing but the truth. When they moved into our community, their community, it really uplifted. If you look around now, you see so much positive change that is taking growth through their sponsorships, their involvement. I mean, on the ground work, not just sitting in that beautiful facility, but actually hands-on. And that's what they're bringing to our community.
And you see the businesses coming back to a community that needs places to go, places to work, and that's the fabric of the community, these businesses that are coming back, all surrounding that beautiful facility that Bader Philanthropies has put together.
Listen, a beautiful facility is one thing, but you got to get people to work together, to trust each other, to see that they can do something for the community. And talk alone wouldn't do it. You have to actually do. And that is what Bader Philanthropies is about. We just don't say what we're going to do. We do what we say we're going to do.
You know, when Juneteenth started, people were moving out of the community. They were selling their homes. Businesses were leaving the area. And Juneteenth staff felt that something needed to take place to bring interest back.
Yep.
And look what it has brought. And especially now that we have the Bader Foundation here, it's even growing bigger and better every year.
All right, let's look a little bit further down the parade route. Carol and Cassandra walking with Storm Chaser. Actually, we're going to call an audible here. Charles Benson at the end of the parade route, getting all the big interviews with the first elected African American mayor of the city of Milwaukee, Cavalier Johnson. Charles.
A big day for Cavalier Johnson, the mayor of Milwaukee. Congratulations on being the Grand Marshal. Historic day here because you are the first elected African American to be the Grand Marshal here, but also happy Father's Day because I know you're the father of 3 children. So how does this day feel for you?
Well, first off, Charles, happy Father's Day to you, and happy Juneteenth to Milwaukee. It is a beautiful day in the city, and look, I just went the entire parade route, and I saw people from all over the city coming to celebrate this wonderful, momentous occasion for the 51st year in Milwaukee. It is great, and I'm so happy to be here.
Do you remember, what are your first memories of Juneteenth parade?
Coming down here with my mom, who just marched with me in the parade. So as mayor, yeah, she had her mayor's mom shirt on. Is pretty neat. Coming down with her and just celebrating and watching the community come together around this holiday.
you and I have had a lot of conversations over the last few months about the challenges facing Milwaukee, but today is about the celebration of things in Milwaukee. And when you came down that parade route, you talked about it, but when you look at what's happening in this city on a day like today, what does that tell you?
What you see right now, this is the true face of Milwaukee. It's people from all races, cultures, religion, backgrounds coming together to celebrate in this city. This is what Milwaukee really is. It's not just this, it's Heal the Hood. It's when we have sports that happen, like down at the Deer District. It's when we have arts festivals that are going on across the city. That is a true Milwaukee. It's like when we have Big Truck Day down at Red Arrow Park and it brings the entire community together. This is what Milwaukee really is, and we need to celebrate this more in this city.
So you're celebrating that. How are you going to be celebrating Father's Day?
Well, my family's going to come down here. We're going to hang out for a little bit for part of Father's Day, and who knows? I think the kids have gifts for me, but it's all under wraps. They haven't even, they're 4, but they haven't even spilled it yet, so
Okay.
I'm happy.
That's pretty good if they've been able to keep that secret. Mayor, thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thanks, Charles. Thank you.
All right. There you have it. Mayor Cavalier Johnson finishing up, one of the first through as the Grand Marshal of the 51st Juneteenth Parade. Shannon, Steve?
Charles, we are having so much fun with the entertainment we are seeing out here, right here at Five Corners. I think we've got the best spot. I mean, you've got the best location for interviewing, of course, but I think we got the best spot for checking out the entertainment.
This is the best spot.
It's like we have our own float here because as people come by, they want to see Mr. Mac Weddle, who is waving to everybody that comes by.
Now, I want to talk about energy. I want to talk about energy real quick because look at this dance troupe coming up to us. We have seen a number of dance troupes, but these right here are giving us style and sass.
Yeah. Speaking of style and sass, I know I promised you Carol Meekins and Cassandra McShepard. Now we're actually going to deliver on that promise. Let's check in with those two ladies.
Yeah. He said style and sass. This is really fun because we have run into so many old friends, familiar faces, and this is really what it's all about. This is Bobby Hicks. She has been coming here her entire life. And Bobby, this means a lot to you. Tell me, what does it mean to be here today?
It means a lot to be here today. It's wonderful. It's just all of us coming together and not having problems. No problems.
Yes, and Bobby is here. Her nephew has sickle cell anemia, so you wanted to make sure you could walk and exercise. But people are, hey, thank you. Thank you. Happy June. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean, but Cassandra, you take it over. I just accidentally hit poor Cassandra in the face. Sorry.
We are having such a good time out here. Now, we kind of kidnapped her. She's been walking with us for a couple of blocks, but she says it's all good. There's nothing wrong with anything today, right? Everything is in order.
Perfect.
Not at all, not at all. Thank you. I was going to walk anyway for Noah.
There is, again, so much energy. The energy of the silent of the people. Happy Juneteenth. It's great. Such a beautiful day. Such a wonderful reason to be here, and we are just honored.
Yes, and we have all of the practically all of the TMJ4 staff here, and they are here marching, and they've been dancing and having a good time. All of our reporters, they're up kind of far. Now there you see Stephanie Haynes. She's been helping our wonderful photographer Kyle Lead walk backwards. He has done an excellent job doing this during the parade. Happy Juneteenth!
It's just great.
But this is what it's all about, and you know what? This is so much fun. We can't even imagine it being better than this. We really can. Happy Juneteenth! Happy Juneteenth! Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Bless you. I'm telling you, we are all celebrating. Jonathan Green. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Happy Juneteenth. Thank you. Bless you. We should probably toss it back to you guys now. Steve, Shannon, it's been great.
Wisconsin Black Historical Society.
I don't know about you, but Frank, I just lost about 20 pounds watching those young kids get it down.
Yeah, no, I need a Gatorade or something.
We need 2 waters over here. And before we go to break, I definitely want to mention we just saw the man extraordinaire himself, Claiborne Benson. He is the founder of the Wisconsin Black Historical Society. He is also a beloved member of WTMJ4, where he was once a photographer, but he has helped us throughout the years in making sure we understand the history of not only those who contributed to Milwaukee, but to the state of Wisconsin.
I give him so much credit. Without Claiborne, we would have lost so much of our history, from the civil rights, from housing, all the way back to this. Claiborne Benson deserves a whole lot of credit for maintaining all these documents.
And for 40 plus years, he worked with Channel 4.
That's right. We know Claiborne well. He taught me a lot when I was a young man learning this business, and he continues to teach me today.
Great man, great guy.
Well, look, you can come out here and enjoy the festivities, or you can also get a job. Can you see it? Even First Choice is out here trying to make sure that they can get bus drivers to bus the kids from school to home. Again, there's a lot you can get by coming out to the Juneteenth parade.
Oh, if you're still on the fence about coming out, I will tell you, something's wrong with you. After hearing what's going on here, seeing it, you should be here.
We are particularly blessed today to have just gorgeous weather for this year's Juneteenth parade. Ryan Jenkins, a little bit further up on the parade route where it's just getting started. Let's check in with Ryan.
Yeah, you know, if you're at home debating whether you should come out, don't worry. You're not late to the party, because if you take a look down the street, this is 13th and Atkinson, which means all of these people haven't even passed the official start of the parade route yet. This is a huge celebration happening right now here in Milwaukee. And I'm right here with Jerome Johnson. You are the director of the Negro League Baseball. You're here with your family today. Happy Father's Day to you. What's it mean to be able to experience this with so many generations?
I'll tell you, it's awesome. It's a blessing to be able to be here as a dad, and also be able to share this with my 3 sons. We come every year. We don't live too far. In previous years, we have had the opportunity to be a part of the parade, celebrating the Little League, Negro League, and just trying to live the legacy and get the legacy out, and make sure all children and sports fans of all ages are still with the history of Negro League baseball, and also celebrating the Juneteenth celebration.
And I know you're standing here with your son, Alec. I mean, to be able to have him soak all of this in and to experience the community in this way, what's that mean to you as a dad?
It means great, because you can touch it, taste it, feel it. You know, later on today, you can go down MLK Drive and you'll get lots of different ethnic food, listen to ethnic music. We're usually here in our kente cloths, but today, as you can see, we're actually off to baseball right after this, and it's just good to be able to share the legacy and the history of our heritage and our culture, things that he reads about and sees in school and books, and it's my job as a parent to keep that going and to make sure that he understands and he lives it every day.
I mean, you drove back from Kentucky last night. They had a basketball camp there. Now you're off to a baseball game after this, but you still made time to stop by here today.
Yes, always. This is upfront, personal for all of us, especially me as a dad and as a community leader. I want to be here to show my appreciation and also to support the community.
Jerome, thank you again. I mean, we're just getting started out here. I got candy finally. You see people dancing, roller skating through the streets, hugging, cheering, lots of celebrating happening here near 13th and Atkinson. Back to you guys.
Take a look at the rims on that Harley.
This is quite the show we've got coming past us right now. It is loud and it is shiny.
That's the Boston Men motorcycle crew representing today. Beautiful day. Let's send it out to Charles Benson, who is now with the current executive director of Northcott Neighborhood House.
I am with the man, Tony Kearney, president of the Juneteenth Day Parade. Thank you very much for being here, and of course, where else would you rather be today, right?
Yeah, 51st Juneteenth. And as you can see, it's well attended. The weather's great. God gave us a blessing here.
Yeah, what did you do to work that one out?
Just living right.
I imagine every year this just gets bigger and better and more people want to get involved. Why has this become such an important tradition for Milwaukee?
It has always been an important tradition because of the meaning, because we were enslaved people in this country, and it represents our freedom. it also represents the opportunity to share our culture with every American. So that's what's important, and it grows, but not that big. When we started out, those founders of Juneteenth here in Milwaukee had a great idea, and they created all of this stuff. We just brought it back.
I'm with Gideon here, and I'm going to have Gideon point up north. This is north on Martin Luther King Drive. When you look up that street, you see all those vendors, all these people. And then, of course, behind us, as we go south, there are more. This is a day that Milwaukee comes together.
Yes. We've grown from 200 vendors to over 460. The parade has gone from 14th in Atkinson to Burleigh to 14th in Atkinson to here at Locust.
Yeah.
And it's just growing and growing, and people are doing what they ought to be doing today.
Yeah.
They're enjoying themselves. It's Father's Day, great weather, and the day of our freedom.
Enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks for
Thank you
making
very
time
much.
for us. Good to see you. He is the man. We are here at the end of the parade route. We're waiting for the governor. Apparently he's walking, doing a lot of handshaking, so that's slowed down the parade a little bit here, but we'll have some of the other guests as they make their way. I'll send it back to you now, Stephen Shannon.
Diamonds and divas.
All right, Charles.
All right, ladies of destruction
Ladies of Destruction.
are about to perform for us because we're ready.
We've got the best seats in the house right here, right behind the judges' stage. All the dance and musical acts are stopping right in front of the judges to put on their best show and compete for cash prizes, Frank.
The judges have their hands full today.
Yes, they do.
Because, I mean, these performances are off the charts.
Diamonds and divas ready to show us what they have.
There we go.
But they go by ladies of destruction. So that you got something different in that. You got a different layout. Oh, you got that on that one. I don't like that.
We have reporters fanned out throughout this route. And I know that Tony Atkins is speaking to a lot of people who have come out for this beautiful day to celebrate the 51st Juneteenth parade. Tony?
Beautiful day here for people at the parade celebrating Juneteenth. But as we mentioned before, it's also a really beautiful day for people celebrating Father's Day. I'm here with Christopher, a father here. Let's talk about this. I know it's kind of loud. How does it feel to be out here on Father's Day with a bunch of kids and just celebrating the culture?
It feels good. I like bringing my kids out to see Juneteenth, see the parade, see all the excitement, like having a good day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you know, one thing, and I know it's very loud. It's so loud, but we're good. I do want to ask this question. How important is it for these young boys and girls to see black community, black unity, and black, just fathers, mentors, and enjoying each other and showing love to one another?
Well, to me, it's very important because my grandma was a freedom fighter. She marched with Martin Luther King for civil rights. It is just good to just show the kids the culture that at one time that we were together and that we can be together again if we stop all the violence.
Christopher, thank you so much. These kids want to get back to collecting their candy. I'm not going to get in their way. I'm going to send things back over to you.
Well, Marquette didn't have to just walk through.
No.
They decided to drip through with some music.
Marquette has brought a DJ.
Oh, okay, we got the crowd surf. Okay, you are going to get culture today.
When the beat drops,
you gotta wave with it, Steve.
All right, as much as I'd love to hang out with the Marquette University men's basketball team all day long, Charles Benson at the end of the parade route with Governor Tony Evers. Charles?
Yes, joined now by Governor Tony Evers. We're at the end of the parade route. First of all, happy Juneteenth Day and happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you. Same to you.
Tell me about your walk through downtown Milwaukee and celebrating this moment.
High level of energy. Obviously, it's a beautiful day. We're celebrating Black pride and the resiliency of Black Wisconsinites. It's a great day.
For a kid who grew up in Plymouth, to be here today and walk the streets of Milwaukee and see what this means to this city, what's your takeaway when you come here and you look at, you look up Martin Luther King Drive here north, you look south, and you look at all of these folks here coming together around this city?
Absolutely, and it's just, you can't. It's hard to describe. It's just such a wonderful day, but we also have to realize that in this wonderful day, it's Father's Day too, so there's lots of celebrations going on. We've got a long way to go in a lot of areas, so we have to celebrate today, but also take a moment, take a breath, and say, okay, how do we move the people of Wisconsin forward?
We noticed you've been shaking a few hands. Do you think you set a record today?
I think so. Well, a couple of years ago when I was here, I think I set a record. This is a new record. Yeah, absolutely.
Governor, thank you for your time.
Thanks,
enjoy
Charles.
the rest of the day.
Thanks, Charles.
Good to see you. All right, Governor Tony Evers making his way through the parade with a group of folks here. Lots of vendors still lined up as well. It is a big moment, and as I mentioned, we're here at the end of the parade. I think I see the Lieutenant Governor here as well. We can maybe try to get the Lieutenant Governor, who's also running for another office, but we're also looking to get him because he is the Lieutenant Governor. We're here for the Lieutenant Governor, who's now joining us right now. So I know you're here as the Lieutenant Governor, and you're running for that other job as well, but you grew up in this city. Juneteenth has been a part of your life. Why is this day? What does it mean for you?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I don't think I missed a Juneteenth my whole life since I've been born. But one, of course, it means freedom, but it also is a reminder of the journey, how far we have to go. We can't just sit and rest upon the shoulders of those who came before us. We can't rest upon a legacy. We have to build an entire new one for this next generation.
Is there one memory on Juneteenth for you, coming here with your family, or a moment?
I mean, I couldn't say. I've been here every year.
You've been here more than Gideon?
Maybe. Hey, Gideon's dad and my dad go back, so they went to high school together. Right, yeah. So I'll tell you, it's always a good time. It's always a good time, and each time is better than the last.
I appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you. There it is, Lieutenant Governor down here as well. As we mentioned, a lot of politicians here, a lot of elected leaders waiting to see the county executive. Well, don't want to get in this car, so I'll send it back to you, Steve and Shannon.
Hey, Charles, you know what? We have just seen so many different acts, and I gotta say, I see you kind of welling up, Mac, especially when you think about where we started and where we're going. The governor said, it's about moving forward, and moving forward is about inclusion. It's got to feel good to see all these kids and all these floats out here.
It really does. It is so special. I mean, just wonderful for us to come together like this in fellowship, friendship, sisterhood, brotherhood, and nothing but love.
Nothing but love. And I've got much love for Cassandra and for Carol.
Let's check in with them as they're walking through the parade.
Okay, come on over here, Milana. We are. Yes. Come on. Oh, look at girl. We've even been grabbing people from the audience and talking. Hey, Milana. Hey, how are you?
The love that we are getting out here is absolutely wonderful. So Carol has found.
Tell us what is special about today.
What's your name, dear?
Malena.
Malena, it is so nice to have you here. Isn't this beautiful?
Yes.
What do you like best about today, Malena?
I like the FCP and the dancers.
Yes, everybody's dancing and having fun, and there's a lot of candy too. Yes, thank you. Hi. Happy Juneteenth. And what would you like to say to everybody, Malena?
Happy Juneteenth.
Very good. See, she's smart, Malena. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Malena just went live, and she did a great job.
Yes, she did.
She's smart.
You know, Carol, I grew up coming to the Juneteenth parade, so to be able to walk in it today is a
Well, I have been coming for so many years, and a lot of times it's bad weather. So when we have beautiful, glorious sunshine.
This is absolutely perfect, though.
And guess who we have coming up behind us? In front of us. The TMJ4 crowd. Here they are.
Now, these guys have been walking behind this dance group. Show us some of the moves that you guys learned.
They've been dancing the whole time.
You should have seen them getting down.
Go, Katie! Go, Katie! Go, Katie!
It is absolutely wonderful. It's very energetic out here. We're going to toss it back to you guys right now.
We've been having too much fun.
We really
Perhaps
are.
a little too much, but we're having a phenomenal time. Milena, thank you very much.
And that's what it's all about. That is really what it's all about. Having fun, spending time together. Frank, again, it's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day, and you can't think of a better celebration, Mac. I mean, these are your children.
My children.
You know, this is you. This is you, and it's such a wonderful thing. If I could mention, I know they went by already, but Marquette basketball.
Yes, sir.
Do you know the first African American to play basketball at Marquette was 1951? You know, and that says something about that university, right? So it's been, I know we know about Al McGuire and that group of guys, but, you know, that school, I mean, it's got a long way to go, don't get me wrong, but you have to give them a little bit of credit, you know, and they're doing it right.
And they try to grow outstanding young men and great basketball players at the same time.
Yes.
In that program right there under the guidance of Coach Shaka Smart. Let's get back out to the parade route. Ryan Jenkins, is that where we're heading next?
Yeah, hey, I'm here at Atkinson Park right now. I'm with Mr. Edwards, and you are with Fathers Making Progress.
That's right.
Tell us what it's like to be walking in the Juneteenth Day Parade here in Milwaukee on Father's Day with your organization.
Man, it is exhilarating, it is elating, it is exciting, you know, nothing but good vibes, nothing but good feelings. You know, I just really, really love it. This is actually our first year being formally involved in the parade. You know, the movement isn't anything new. You know, we've been around for almost 15 years. We're about 2 years old as an organization. Fathers Making Progress. You know, our mission is to build strong fathers that build stronger families, that builds even stronger communities, the strongest communities.
And to be able to walk these streets, connect with the community, and connect with generations of neighbors here in Milwaukee, what is that like, and why is that so important to you?
Man, it's important because it's essential. Like, if we're serious about our mission, you know, this is a big part of fulfilling our mission. You know, just we have to have a post. We always have to have a foot in the streets, you know, in our communities, you know, because this is, you know, where it starts and ends. Like, if we want to be a part of, you know, the change where it needs to be, and sustaining the things that are the way that they're supposed to be, and growing the things that have the potential to be great, you know, we have to be in the mix of it.
Well, it's absolutely great to connect with you on this Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day to you.
And we will be catching up with you. Again, we are towards the start of the parade route at Atkinson Park, and you can see so many people out here cheering, saying Happy Father's Day, Happy Juneteenth. that's the energy here as the parade continues to start here near 10th and Atkinson. Steve Shannon, back to you.
All right, we have seen Corvettes. Now we're seeing Cowboys, the Bruce City Cowboys.
We don't need no Ford Mustangs. We've got real horses out here today. These are the Bruce City Cowboys. And you know who they ride for? They ride for the kids.
Yes. That's right.
Right.
And I love how you see some looking like cowboys and others just, with the joggers on, showing that they know how to control the horse.
And they'll be at the children's area, Martin Luther King School.
Okay.
So they have a play area for the youth and the teens. They'll be down there later.
Again, so if you want to get up close and personal with those cowboys, make it down to Martin Luther King School, and you can maybe pet.
Yes. But again, another great part of African American culture, if you don't see them on a horse, the children never knew.
Yeah.
They actually was part of developing the West, and that's where the boy comes from in cowboy. Because that's what they used to call him.
You better teach, Frank.
We are getting a lesson here, a lot of lessons on this Juneteenth Day. Charles Benson is once again at that point where the parade ends and the celebration begins. Talking to people at the end of the route. Let's see who he's got now.
But let's make sure we give a shout out to Ball, who's
Danita
also...
Ball, who's running for sheriff, county sheriff.
How you doing?
Hi, we're here with Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley. Last year, the Grand Marshal. Yes. This year, you're just the cool guy.
I'm just here, basically wanted to come down. It's always a good time. And so I've been coming to Juneteenth for many years since I was a teen. And I'm excited for the fact that it's Father's Day at the same time. So
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, but also to have this opportunity to celebrate this moment with my daughter. So it's just, I don't know. To see so many people out here, we're coming out of the middle of a pandemic, 51 years doing this because of Northcott Neighborhood House, and just excited to be here.
So growing up in this city and then being a participant and coming to Juneteenth Day and now walking down the street, what does that mean to you? And do you think about that? Man, I used to come here as a kid. Now I'm here as the county executive.
Yeah, coming here as county executive is totally different. It may take me about 2 hours now just to walk from one end to the other, but it's a great time for me to connect with so many folks that I've worked with as a community organizer and really connect with folks about issues that are facing them. But also, more importantly, for me to know what kind of a job I'm doing. And so to come down here, have this type of celebration, enjoy some corn on the cob and some turkey legs, and socialize with so many folks from all different places across the county, it's a magnificent sight.
So, I'm here with Gideon, and I put Gideon to work sometimes. So I'm going to go over there with the microphone, and Gideon's going to start talking to you, okay? Because I want to get him to give you some grief here. Because Gideon. Hold on to that. You can still hold on to that, Gideon. Come up closer here. So what do you have to say to the county executive?
Tell me about this drip you got here for Juneteenth. Is Juneteenth specials down here?
These are some Juneteenth specials. These are you got my Giannis Freak ones in the red, black, and green with a gummy bottom. So I like to show up. More importantly, I like to support the Bucks as an organization, as well as Giannis Antetokounmpo for all that you continue to do in this community. But I wanted to make sure people understand why we're here. This is not just about celebrating 157 years of enslaved black people being free. This is an opportunity for us to connect, show who we are, express ourselves, and it's just an awesome opportunity to do so. So I'm gonna continue to wear my kicks. I love my kicks.
We appreciate your stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the day, and again, happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. There he is, the county executive, David Crowley, with some nice kicks on here. We got another group coming through. I'm going to send it back to you guys, Steve and Shannon.
All right, you're looking at Senator Lena Taylor. Even with a boot on, she is participating in the parade, representing, along with her other colleagues from the state legislature.
So wonderful to see her. Now, she's been in public service since 2003 and it's not looking back. It's just a wonderful public service.
All right.
Caitlin Hayward, state representative, passing out candy.
Let's check back in with Andrea Williams.
In the blue
Let's see who she has pulled aside to speak to next. Andrea.
Hey guys, I am here like right in the middle of everything that's happening. We've got the vendors here and it's all about food, family, and fun. Found a couple who has their son in today's parade. So if you would talk about what he's doing today.
Sure, so our son plays in the Rufus King drumline. So they come out here and represent the school for a big celebration.
Yeah, and happy Father's Day to you. And we were talking a little bit about the importance of showing the diversity of what this celebration is all about because this is American history. So what are some of the things you've talked about with your son in particular, being that he's taking part in this celebration?
Yeah, so I mean, you can't talk about liberation in the United States without talking about Juneteenth. And being in a diverse city, it's really important you show up to everything that matters, not just the things that are like convenient or that are familiar. So definitely this has been a part of our annual summer celebration. You know, there's July 4th, there's Juneteenth, like those are kind of the two major city celebrations for us because that's what matters here, I think.
I think it matters as well. And I heard you just say before we went live that you can't wait to get some food. So what do you have your eyes on? You're familiar. You come here every year.
Right. So, I mean, honestly, always just really great barbecue.
There it is.
Yeah. You know, like, it's nothing like I'm going to do. So I'm just going to hit up every little spot I can.
Yep, and I'm right there with her. You guys go over there, catch your son doing his thing. Thank you for your time. And happy Juneteenth, happy Father's Day. This is what it's all about. So just wanted to emphasize that one little important thing, that diversity matters as we celebrate Emancipation Day. So back to you, Steve and Shannon.
Andrea Williams, thank you so much for showing us how the people are enjoying this day. Yeah, we had a fire truck come by blowing its sirens and air horns at us. So excuse us if we're a little stunned for a second.
But it's great to see how the community is coming together. We are seeing more and more floats. I think last year, maybe 50, 75. We're over 100 this year.
Absolutely. Hey, we've got the Urban League coming by right now. Urban League, such a big part of the African American
Eve Hall, the president, the CEO.
No, founded in 1919. We are one of 90 affiliates in 34 states, so we're just happy to have the job that Dr. Hall is doing is just wonderful.
And again, if you don't know Mac Weddle, you don't know anyone in the city of Milwaukee.
Yep, let's check in with Ryan on the parade route. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, I know you guys just mentioned that there's so many entries this year, performers, floats, and they're still coming right now. I actually found someone who lives right next to the parade route here. What's it like to see this right here in your neighborhood?
It's very nice, very exciting, and I've been coming here ever since they've been doing this. I live down the street. We come here basically every year, and at the end of the parade, we go down at where they're located at, and we make sure we buy some Juneteenth T-shirts, and also we eat some turkey legs, And my husband, he's been from here, and he also come and enjoy while he can.
When you get down there, what's the first thing you're going for?
The turkey legs, and the T-shirts.
Every year?
Every year. I got one from way back in the 90s, every year.
To celebrate this as a couple, as a family, right here in Milwaukee, what is that like? Why is it so significant to you?
It's showing the roots, and we living live our roots in here. It's very exciting.
Yeah, lots of excitement here in the streets. I mean, I'm still hearing music blasting. There's more dance troops coming. I just saw people rollerblade right past me, and of course, everyone on the sidelines waving, extremely excited to be out here at the start of the parade route near 10th and Atkinson. Steve and Shannon.
Ryan Jenkins, thank you so much.
What I love about this parade is that we've got floats, we've got dance troops, we've got DJs,
fire trucks,
Corvettes.
You name it.
Right now, We Energies is passing us, and it reminds me to give a shout out to Thelma Sias.
Yes.
Today is her birthday on Juneteenth Day.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Thelma.
Matt got to do his birthday shout-out. I told you you'd be able to get that in there.
Right on time.
Tony Atkins at the end of the parade route. Let's see how things look as people are ending their journey past Five Corners and down to
Yeah,
you?
I'm having a really good time, and a lot of people are. They're just kind of winding down. They make it toward the end and hand out candy. I'm here with the Wisconsin Black Media Association, President Earl Arms. Earl, happy Juneteenth, my brother. How important is it for WBMA to be out here and represent?
It's incredibly important because I think that as a community, we need to realize that there are many black people here with a lot of great stories and a lot of things that are going on within the community that typically aren't being told, sometimes stories that aren't being told. So it's important for us to show that there are black storytellers within the city. We are here, and we want to advocate for all of those storytellers who want to tell great stories about our great city.
Yeah, and what's your favorite thing about Juneteenth? I know you also, like myself, we grew up here in the city. What's your favorite thing about Juneteenth?
It's like a family reunion, right? Every single year, Juneteenth, we come together, we celebrate freedom, and it's everybody within the city of Milwaukee that, and even beyond, that, wants to come celebrate freedom and do it with each other. So a great day. We got great weather. I mean, look around you, Tony, man. How could you not want to be here?
Right, it's beautiful. Earl, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate
you. Enjoy your day. Yeah, that's Earl Arms with the Wisconsin Black Media Association. A lot of people here enjoying the day. I'm going to kick it back over to you. We're going to find tons more people to interview us. A ton of stories out here, so I can't wait to share them with you as this broadcast continues.
All right, Tony, thanks very much. Hey, I got to ask you, Frank and Mac, a lot of people talking about turkey legs on MLK at the end of the parade route here. What are the things that you are going to want to grab to eat when you get down and walk around the festivities?
Well, of course you have the turkey legs, but some Jamaican, some jerk chicken. I can't wait to get out of here and have.
You would say jerk chicken.
Absolutely.
Mac?
A brat.
Brat?
Corn on the cob.
Yes,
every
corn
year.
on the cob. Now with butter and a little bit of seasoning salt.
Yes. Oh, damn. As you talk about the turkey leg Jones is a turkey leg is Nelson. Turkey leg Nelson. He has his turkey leg, and he does this, and all that meat just falls off the bone. Man, that's some good eating.
We got a while to go, man. You're making
me hungry. Charles Benson.
Starting to growl.
Charles Benson, let's get back over to you.
Yeah, I've been talking to politicians from Madison, but guess who I found? Madison here. She is Little Miss Juneteenth Day, and you look very pretty today.
Thank you.
So how did you get to become Little Miss Juneteenth?
Well, my talent was I would sing, lift every voice, and sing, and I thought that would be a good talent to do. And when they called my name, I was very surprised, and I'm very proud because I know some kids do not have the same opportunity that I have. So I am very glad to be Little Miss Juneteenth 2022.
Well, we are very glad that you could be here with us as well. What was this day like for you, and what does Juneteenth Day mean to you?
Well, Juneteenth is a very historical holiday. As I said earlier, a lot of kids do not have the same opportunity. So, with the scholarship that I have earned, I will become a dermatologist with that scholarship.
Well, good luck on that. And are you done with school this year?
Yes.
So what are you going to do this summer?
I'm going to babysit my little brother and go to some graduation parties.
Well, enjoy your summer.
Thank you.
Thanks for making our day. And do you have a dad out there you want to say Happy Father's Day to?
Yes, Happy Father's Day to Marlon Donald.
There he is. Well, you are just so special. Thank you for making our day here, and enjoy the rest of Juneteenth Day.
You too. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Madison. There you have it. Madison, Little Miss Juneteenth Day. Or Little Miss Juneteenth, I should say.
On Juneteenth Day. Charles, I think that may have been an Emmy Award-winning interview for you with Madison. Adorable.
Isn't she?
Another group coming by right here from our position here at Five Corners. This is the Milwaukee Model Group.
Oh, okay.
They're going to style and profile for a moment.
And they're doing it in 6-inch heels. So not only are they modeling and strutting, but they're going to have to walk this, mile-and-a-half route in 6-inch heels.
They're stronger than I am, I'll give them that.
You and me both.
Carol Meekins, Cassandra McShepard, let's get back over to you.
Well, there's a lot of wonderful vendors out here today.
But I'm thinking that we found one of the best, the Lemonade Man, because it's warm out here. And you did some good business, Lemonade Man.
Yes, I have.
Well, you said you stepped out on faith. Tell us about what you did to do this.
Well, the reason why I stepped out on faith, my little brother started the business, and once I lost my job, and I wanted to go out with him. When he told me no, I said, you know what, God is good and God is great. I got on my knees and prayed about it, and I asked God to give me favor. And when he gave me favor, here I am.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love that.
Your lemonade is good and great. Also, you're not just pouring it out of a bottle. What you putting in these cups?
Well, you know, it's one of them type of things. When you do something in the backyard, you can't tell everybody your season.
Yeah, but you've had a pretty good business, and you've got a lot of different flavors. I see watermelon. Tell me some of the flavors you got when people come out here.
Oh, I got watermelon, peach, blue raspberry. I got mango, passion, grape, passion fruit. And I might have many more other ones that I might not be listed, but if you ask me, I may have it.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. What does Juneteenth mean to you, Lemonade Man?
Juneteenth means great to me. Actually, last year, my brother did this year, and I was very impressed last year. And he was a vendor. And when I recognized what Juneteenth really meant, the people were so beautiful last year. So I say, you know, this year, it should be my year to step out on faith, and that's what I did, and here I am. And it's once again, everybody in the community of Milwaukee is being really beautiful. They're giving love, and this is what it's all about. And I'm so happy to be a part of it.
And you are positively Milwaukee, that's for sure.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Is he positively Milwaukee because he's putting passion in a cup? I'm down for passion in a cup, you guys, down here on Juneteenth Day. Check him out, the Lemonade Man. We're going to toss it back to you guys. Shannon, Steve.
Well, I think our ride is here, Steve.
Yes, it is. Khalif Rainey, alderman from the 7th District, with the Rolls-Royce Phantom leading the way. How about that?
What's up, George?
Spirit of ecstasy indeed right there. I have the great pleasure now of throwing to our friend Andrea Williams with the Marquette University men's basketball team. Andrea.
Yes, you guys, I've never felt so short in my life. I'm standing here next to 6'9" forward.
Osasere Iguodaro.
Yes, and the guys are really just coming off of the parade, and they absolutely stand out in the crowd, as you can imagine. Talk about being involved in this year's parade and what Juneteenth means to you.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really fun to be out here with the community, just celebrating and supporting. We were out here last year, but we got some new faces with us, so it's just great to celebrate with the community.
All right, and what are we looking forward to with Marquette basketball this year?
We're looking forward to winning. We're trying to win every game we play, obviously, but hopefully we can make some new fans in the community and come out and support.
Absolutely. It definitely makes a difference when people can see you and touch you. And trust me when I say it, guys, everybody sees you. They are huge. But happy Juneteenth to you. And we're going to send it back to you guys, Steve and Shannon.
Andrea, is he like 6'7"? Oh my gosh.
He's 6'9",
Real
girl.
talk.
6'9".
6'9". Woo! All right, good to know.
Say, Andrea ain't that short.
And you know, this parade really is all about inclusion, diversity, and here you see the Nation of Islam marching.
Yes. That's right. Yes, no one's excluded. No one's excluded.
Yep.
You know, it's no race, no religion, no politics.
Right.
Everybody's welcome here. Juneteenth was an African American story, but this is for all of us.
Definitely,
right?
and this is the fruit of Islam. So this is the part of the religion that is very involved in security and safety.
Right.
And so you're seeing them now marching their color
Right.
guards.
Minister William Muhammad is in the middle of those three guys right there. He's the leader in Milwaukee.
salute you. We salute y'all.
All right, let's take a look at another performance going on right here.
A number of dance teams.
Yep, I see the pom-poms.
What's up, Minister?
And again, you are watching Milwaukee's 51st Juneteenth parade, the second year that TMJ4 has been a proud, full coverage sponsor of this community event.
And we're going to step away for a short break. Our live coverage of the parade continues after this. Welcome back, everybody. We are coming back from commercial break at a very good time here because the Extreme Dance Force, they are not a dance team, they are a dance force.
I love how you say that, Steve, because this is probably the biggest troop we've seen thus far. And the energy that they hold, you'll see in just a second. Didn't take long.
Low battery. Said low battery.
There you have it, the Extreme Dance Force.
The dance force is so true. And you know, you can't have a parade without music, Mac.
Yes.
I love this rendition Beyonce does of Maze and Frankie Beverly.
Likes me to sing it?
Well, I'm not singing today.
Hey, Ryan Jenkins, save us from having to hear Shannon sing today.
You remember your first Frankie
Hey,
Beverly?
I'm sure it's very good, just like Beyonce. Yeah, we have more dance troops passing right now, and what I'm loving out here is along the sides, just several generations of families being together, experiencing all of this culture. I'm here with Pilar. You're here with who?
With my husband, my daughter, and my great niece.
Okay, and you're soaking all of this in.
Oh my gosh, yes.
What is it like to be able to come out here with several generations of your family and take this in right here in Milwaukee?
Well, what's funny is, as a kid, I remember coming to the Juneteenth celebrations, and at the time, it came down Center Street. And just to know it's still going on, and my daughter can watch, my niece, like, it means a lot, a lot. History, family, celebration, culture, doesn't get any better than that. So I'm excited to be here.
And to be able to see so many different organizations and dance groups in schools and community members pass by and be cheered for, I mean, that's got to be exciting too, considering you grew up here.
Yeah, I did. And it shows our community has a lot to offer. I know the negativity is always, somehow in the forefront, but we have a lot of positivity going on, and this goes to show it's all here.
When young people like your niece here experience that positivity in the community, what impact do you hope that leaves?
I'm hoping it leaves very positive aspirations, dreams, hopes of things that you can do in the future and to help your community out.
And I've heard several people, just as I walk up and down Atkinson Avenue here, say that they're just inspired today.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's almost like a family reunion. You come down, everyone's just in a positive mood. We're all here just to celebrate and just enjoy our culture. So it's awesome. That's all I can say. It feels good. It feels good.
Well, I'm glad you're able to be here enjoying on such a beautiful day. Steve, Shannon, lots of excitement out here. No one's singing Beyonce here, though.
Right. And I can't wait to eat.
I have to ask, what are you going to go for when you go to eat?
We had some awesome smoked turkey legs.
The turkey legs, I knew it.
Right. And then we had corn.
I need Mac to school us.
The food is amazing.
She's talking about some of these classic cars.
See what's there.
A bunch of Brewicks, deuce and quarters, or as we would say.
Yes. Okay. Come on, Mac.
Let
me know. School us on some of these old classic cars.
Yeah, these are Buicks. And probably in the 70s, you had a few Cadillacs, But in the 70 models, 69, 70, they made them that big and long.
I am
and look how
blinded by
beautiful.
some of these
and look how
rims.
beautiful those
You're blinded
cars
by
are.
the rims.
Oh boy.
I'm blinded by the paint jobs and just the awesome
absolutely. Right.
condition that they're in.
Just the fact that they're running.
You don't take these out. You don't take these out in the winter.
No, you don't. There's no salt on these.
It's definitely a sign that summer is here.
My mother-in-law had a 1970 green one, just like that one.
Your mother-in-law.
Back in the day. Yep, in the 70s. Yes.
In the 70s.
Woo! Tony Atkins has no idea what the 1970s were, but let's check in with him anyway.
That's cool, but I could find out. Yeah, I might not know about the 1970s, but I'm with enough people that can tell me enough about it where I can get a good idea, Steve. Anyway,
Use your
I'm here with JR.
reporter
I didn't have a
skills.
you better believe it. All this black knowledge and stuff, it's there for me. I know everything I need to know here today. Anyway, JR's here with me. She, she's enjoying it. You're here with, who are you here with?
My sister, my daughter, and my grandbaby, and my great-grandbaby.
Tell me about this Juneteenth back in the day. You love it. You bring your family here. You remember it in the 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like?
It was good, because I had my daughter in 1976, bicentennial day. It was very good. And I took her to the first Juneteenth.
Right.
I don't know when it actually, the day.
Sure.
I've taken her down there to the parade. This is my great-grandson.
What does it mean just to have like young people see it as black love, like black people supporting each other? You know, in the news we cover a lot of things that happen in this community, and we're doing that today, obviously, but just some positive stuff. What does it mean to see your great-grandbabies seeing positive?
Seeing it. Just basically seeing it, you know, where we come from, and we still have struggles.
Yeah.
We still have struggles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't nothing nice. You wake up, you turn on the TV, we still got black crime.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
but to see something and come out and celebrate this,
yeah,
it's memento. You know, we got to celebrate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to teach our young people. We have to teach our young people where we come from,
right?
What we went through.
Yeah, just a lot to say. JR, you know, obviously enjoying this with her family. She just said she came out because she wants them to experience just the love and seeing people love on each other. And it's really just as a good time.
I've seen in a minute.
Yeah.
Just more people.
Yeah.
I grew up on Leverton Atkinson.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send things back to you, but we're gonna talk to a lot more amazing people out here, JR. Thank you so much.
I might not be amazing.
All right, Tony Atkins, thank you.
This is not an easy task, judging these young people.
Oh, I know. These judges have their hands full.
Absolutely.
Okay.
See no, that was not right. No, that was not. I mean, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Do you remember having that kind of energy?
No, I might have had the energy, but that was
the flexibility.
Pure flexibility and athleticism.
These young kids are performing their hearts out again for the judges here, all in hopes of winning some cash prizes for the best performance in the 51st Juneteenth parade. Again, you are watching energy, entertainment at its finest.
And pride in who they are, you know?
And some jealousy
So
for the four of us at this desk.
Because I wouldn't be able to get back up.
No, we'd hit the ground and stay there for a while. We're going to step away for a minute. Live coverage of the 51st Juneteenth Parade will continue next on TMJ4.
Take a look at all that is happening here on Martin Luther King Drive.
Just a sea of people marching our way. Thanks for joining us once again. Steve Shamraz, Shannon Sims, Mac Weddle, Frank Cumberbatch, all giving you live coverage of the 51st Juneteenth parade in the city of Milwaukee. The longest running Juneteenth celebration in the nation.
Yeah, and it's as if it's brand new. It just keeps getting bigger. The crowd just keeps coming. The talent, the colors. It's just beautiful to see all these people.
And to see not only just community organizations, but also to see companies, social responsibility.
That's right.
Coming into and showing that they are a part of
They're part of the community. That's exactly what they are.
Charles Benson at the end of the parade route, grabbing people to give their thoughts as they complete their walk. Let's get over to Charles Benson.
All right, Shannon, girl, you ready for this? We are family. I got all my sisters
Let me see you better than that today.
Right. Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
With Robin here. Who are the sisters?
The sisters are Sigma Gamma Rho. We have our affiliate club, and I have some of my sisters here with me.
And you are all decked out.
You see me?
Yes. I noticed you.
Thank you.
But this is an important day for you, not only because it is Juneteenth Day, but you're also trying to let women know be about breast cancer awareness.
Absolutely. So in October, on October 8th, we will be sponsoring a Breast Cancer Awareness Day. You can come out and get free mammograms. Women of all color. Free mammograms.
And that's an important reminder. Another reminder is that you, not you,
not me,
your group, 100 years old.
100 years.
What is so unique and important about the sisterhood?
The sisterhood is because our founders were 7 school women, founded at Butler University, Indianapolis, Indiana, November 12, 1922. So we're excited to be celebrating 100 years. We're here in the community just to showcase us, and we're excited. Aren't we so, Roy?
Yes! And what do you make of this day? I mean, it's been absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful. It's amazing.
But to see all these people coming together and to celebrate who we are in Milwaukee.
Yes, we are. It's great to get back together again. Regardless of what we're representing, we're here together. Like you said, we are all family, and so we're happy to be here.
And by the way, how did I do there? You know, we are
family. You did great.
I got all my sisters with me. Steve and Shannon.
Charles Benson, we will get you a bucket so you can carry a tune.
We are having an awesome time out here at Five Corners, enjoying all of the action that is passing our stage.
Yeah, the energy is unbelievable today. I mean,
and Mac, you will be at the at the American Black Holocaust Museum later on this afternoon.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
They're having, I think I'll be a part of the panel discussion. I just found out yesterday. I got a telephone call, and they really didn't tell me much. Yes.
Well, you're the man, and we know you can handle it.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it, though.
Again, that will be at the American Black Holocaust Museum.
Vel Phillips and North Avenue.
All right, if you want to learn more.
And that is a beautiful facility. I was over there a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
It's amazing what that place has become.
Yep. Shout out to Dr. Bert Davis and what he's done, and his staff.
He's done an outstanding job. And again, another one of the assets in the community that tells everybody, no matter where in this nation, come to Milwaukee. Come and see what we have to offer.
Yes.
Right. Andrea Williams on the parade route. Hello.
Hey there. And of course, if you stop and talk to anybody, one of the things on their agenda today will be to get some good food. And I just followed this in, and it landed me right here at Pop's Barbecue 2. And this is Pop's. You are cooking up some stuff.
Yes, ma'am. We are doing some awesome day today. We are doing a lot of cooking today on Juneteenth.
Yes, sir. And as we celebrate Juneteenth, I would say food is a big part of this celebration. You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I want to see is what's going on behind those iron cast doors.
Oh, sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Let's check it out. So he's right here. Look at that.
Here's what we're going. We're going with some ribs here, baby back ribs here, as you can see. Smoking them in, getting them looking nice, and just trying to get them all prepared, ready for peoples out here and keep it going. It's going to be a powerful run on us today because we're not working with the big grill. So we're working everything out of here, and so we got to maintain our focus pretty much on the grill today.
So this is not your big grill? It looks pretty big to me. But here's the thing. Your barbecue is specializing in Memphis style. So look at this. This is not the big grill, guys. This is his baby grill. With some baby back ribs, right?
Exactly. These are baby back ribs here. And as you can see, running the grill around 275, looking good and crispy there. Yeah, if you sort of know what I mean, you may want to take that one with you later on.
Woo-wee! He is a grillologist. But real quick, I want to ask you, Pops, you specialize in Memphis-style barbecue. What's the difference between Memphis and the other places that specialize?
Well, here I'm from Memphis, of course, and most people know that we don't do any dry rub on our food before we take it into the heat. You know, some people dry rub and let it set for like 24 hours, 18, 12 hours. We don't have time for that. I wasn't raised that way, of course, and I think from what I just washed and seasoned, and she had to hit the grill at 275 and just let her work from there. And I always was taught to do it that way, and that's what we get. We get the smoke coming out of it.
That's what you get, and the smoke is murder on my lip gloss, so I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you, Pops, and if you're looking for him, he's the big yellow truck right here on MLK and Locust, and we're going to send it back to you guys. I know I've made you hungry, right?
Oh, most definitely, Andrea. You know what I love also seeing is how we've grown to floats, like people really getting into it.
Yeah, we introduced that this year so that people could have some expression. You know, like you say, if they see it, then they will learn about it.
Yes.
So it's wonderful.
Ryan Jenkins, let's get back over to you.
Hey, I think I found the group having the most fun out here. Show them how it's done. You said this is every year, huh?
Every year, family tradition. We come and we sit right here to celebrate Juneteenth. Yes, 22.
You do this as a family. Why?
Because it's tradition. We want our family, we want our roots to be deeply grounded right here in the city of Milwaukee, where it's fun, where it's safe. We're having a good time today. Everybody be safe.
And I got to talk to you. I hear you all the way down the parade route. You got the whistle. Why is it so important for you to be able to jump up and down, blow the whistle, make some noise?
It's Father's Day. Yeah. It's Juneteenth Day. It's Sunday. We here to celebrate all of that with my family and all the people here.
This
just
is
having a good time. Woo!
One of the largest celebrations of Juneteenth in the country, right here in Milwaukee.
Is it?
What message does this send to the rest of the country?
You better get on it. You better come on. Celebrate. Celebrate this day. Woo!
Groups are going past. I see different families. I see people of different ages, different generations, different backgrounds out here celebrating.
Yes.
What does that say about our community?
Man, it says we are one. We are one community having a great time today where everyone's going to be safe. Everyone is enjoying family. It's all about family and community today. That's what it's all about.
That's the energy out here at Atkinson Park. We have parade route as far as the eye can see, and this is just the start of the parade route. Everyone making their way back over to you, Stephen Shannon.
I feel like I'm at Carnival, Frank.
Yes, kind of. We just need the steel band and we're good to go.
You are watching Milwaukee's 51st Juneteenth parade. Performances happening all along Martin Luther King Drive. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. Live coverage of the 51st Juneteenth Parade in the city of Milwaukee. As we come back on the air, a program note. We're going to go off the air on TMJ4 in just a couple of minutes because we have other programming to get to. But coverage of the parade will continue. We'll stream it online, TMJ4.com. You can also find it through our Facebook page.
So let's send it out to Ryan Jenkins while we have just a few minutes left with some more of that flavor of what people are seeing and feeling as we are slowly wrapping up Milwaukee's Juneteenth parade. Tony
Atkins.
All good. I'm here with Wynn Weaver. We've been talking. You've been out here this entire time. I'll ask you one question. It's about community. We had a really good conversation. What does Juneteenth mean for this community?
Well, to me, it's a time to celebrate and to show our community for one another. You know, we're in a struggle right now, and it takes all of us to do our part to be supportive of the community. We can't allow ourselves to be destroyed from within. So we have to be supportive of one another.
Just a beautiful sentiment as we kind of wrap up this broadcast coverage. We're going to stay out here. I know, me personally, I'm going to be out here all day. So I'm going to send things back over to you guys as we wrap up coverage of another beautiful day here at Juneteenth in Milwaukee.
Look at this colorful troop.
Yeah. There they go.
I see rainbows everywhere.
Yes, we do. Carol Meekins and Cassandra McShepard's two of our bright rainbows here at TMJ4. Let's get over to them for a moment.
Thank you very much. We found not just a gem of the parade, but a gem of the city. President and CEO Eve Hall from...
Dr. Eve Hall, the President and CEO of Greater Urban League of Greater Milwaukee. And we just know that you know so much about this community, and I know you feel good about today. Tell me your impressions.
I do. What really won me over was seeing the expressions on our citizens, on our residents. It was almost like we needed today for people to feel hope, for them to feel encouraged. There was a happiness with the children, a happiness with the parents, and I just felt like this was the day that says we can do it. We may have challenges, but there are so many positive things happening in the city. Just look at everyone here in the parade.
Yes, and the Urban League has done so much to help youth and help empower families and make our neighborhood stronger. Why is Juneteenth celebrations like this so important?
Well, it's a reminder that we do have freedom and that we do have opportunities here in this country. The Greater Milwaukee Urban League, we focus on employment, we focus on education, on health equity, on home ownership, on voter education and outreach. And we know that that is possible today. And the Urban League is here to serve. We've been here for over 100 years, and we will continue to be here and make sure that this community continues to thrive.
Well, you've heard it again from the president and CEO of the Milwaukee Urban League. Eve Hall, thank you so much.
Dr. Hall,
we're going to toss it back to you right now. But again, as Dr. Hall said, it is just great. It's beautiful energy and good to know that we are here and can celebrate our emancipation.
Yes.
Emancipation, though, is a psychological thing as well.
Yes, and we're making sure that our young people understand our history and thrive and continue on. So this has been a beautiful day, and we just feel blessed to have been here. Back to both of you.
We talked about this earlier. We talked about community and organizations that are in the African American community. And these are the Sigma Gamma Rhos. I believe they're celebrating their centennial this year. But just another example of the women and men who are a part of Greek organizations in our community making a difference, but also having a good time strolling along Martin Luther King.
Yeah. We are about to wrap up broadcasting on TMJ4 over the broadcast. We're going to continue coverage of this Juneteenth parade at TMJ4.com and through the TMJ4 Facebook page. I want to thank both of you for the insights you have shared with everybody at home over the past 2 hours.
Well, I want to thank on behalf of Bader and behalf of Juneteenth, I want to thank TMJ4, because without you and your support and being part of this community, it would be awfully difficult to grow this product, and we're so grateful. I want to thank you so much.
You get the last 20 seconds.
Thank you for everything, for being so supportive. I've truly enjoyed myself. Thank you, Bader. Thank you, Channel 4. Thank you, Northcott. Thank you, Milwaukee. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Father's Day to all my
Milwaukee.
sons, to Kobe, my next door neighbor.